Yeah. Yeah.
There
Yeah,
you
that's
go.
perfect.
There.
That's
Okay.
50. That's 50.
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Okay.
We got, well,
Da-da. I'm Burger.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another I'm Burger live podcast, secret location. We got a lot of things going on. I realized that I kind of look like Fame got to Feifel's head and he got hooked on heroin and is now
true.
homeless.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
We got a wild little thing going. I haven't done my hair.
I got my bike, you know.
Yeah, we got seating. Johnny's on the old BMX there.
Stole it from a
And-
kid.
Yep. He on the way here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was sick of walking. It's how it goes. You know, got our usual suspects here tonight.
Yes.
We got Mr. Ryan Talmo.
Hey guys, how you
Mr.
doing?
John Mark Owens.
Hey.
And using the pisser right now is Dave Carter.
Dave Carter from Vegas.
Down from Vegas. And that's pretty exciting. A lot going on. A lot of things in the world, but one thing in particular I'm really caught up on is the whole Cat Williams thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing. I'm a huge Cat Williams fan. Yeah, you got to get around the bike day. So I'm a huge Cat Williams fan.
Yeah.
I respect the shit out of him
Yeah.
comedically. Guy's a genius. I've met him a few times at the Comedy Store. Great guy, always kind. He told us a while back before the Target thing and everything else how he wasn't going along with the game, and they were going to find him crazy, or make him look crazy, and they did, and he was still touring and everything else. Now, he called out Kevin Hart apparently, and I'm not privy to the actual video right now. I haven't seen it, but he called out Kevin Hart. He basically said, like, I didn't suck no man's dick and no man put his dick in my ass
Yeah.
to get to the top, which, from what I understand, is a true statement.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Now, the problem is Cat apparently came back, and I don't know this for sure because I do know research. You know, every idiot we've ever had on here was supposed to do research with an idiot.
Yeah.
And they didn't show up, and I know what I don't do. But from my understanding is he apologized to to Kevin Hart, and that broke my heart. It broke my heart as a guy,
The apology to Kevin Hart broke your heart.
a comic. Yeah, Hart broke my heart, and because you called him out, because it's true. You're getting nailed now, and I understand. Like, he's got so many fines and so much shit going on, so much lawyer cost, that he's thinking, whoa, let me back it up. Now, where I jumped to for a minute is the Oscars. Chappelle was there, never shown on air. Chappelle rebelled against Hollywood.
Yeah.
But he was at the Oscars next to Kevin Hart and Chris Rock. They never showed him. He was on tweets and stuff as there,
Yeah.
but the TV never showed Chappelle.
Yeah.
Now, that's a straight snub. So with
Well,
Cat,
yeah.
go on.
No, I'm agreeing with you. Yeah.
With Cat, he basically went off, called out, them for what they did to Chappelle with the satanic Illuminati shit or whatever all that is, right?
Yeah.
But he said all this stuff and did all this stuff, and now he's apologizing. And it just seems like they get to everyone at some point somehow, or almost everyone, and especially people influential, like Cat Williams. And they crush them, and they crush their individuality, they crush their reality that they bring. They don't want it. They don't want in acting, they don't want in comedy, they don't want anyone to ever do a Lenny Bruce or a Richard Pryor or a Carlin or a Bill Hicks or any of that shit ever again.
Yeah.
They don't want people thinking. And they crush thought constantly. Close it. They crush free thought constantly. And they do it to make sure that they control the media. If they control the media, they control the people.
Yep.
Thoughts.
It's true.
That's an agreement, not a thought.
Because
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah. Amen.
Because if you
brother.
look
Yeah.
at what happened after the video was posted, how many people commented on it? They were like, "Oh, well, he's just a hater. He's hating on Kevin Hart because Kevin Hart's better than him. And there were so many people just going in on Cat Williams on the post of the video. It's like, really? Come on, you're gonna go at the guy because he's being honest? Like, I mean, it's just, it's like, people are looking at it like, oh, well, he's just trying to get relevant again. No, he's just being honest.
Yeah, he's not being relevant again. He's not like.
He's just saying what he knows is going down.
Oh yeah, I'll take one.
Ooh, I'll take one.
I'll take
I gotta
water
take one
bottles
with
all
this.
around.
Water bottles. For
Thank you.
everybody.
Yeah, we got to stay hydrated to this podcast.
That's right.
yeah.
It's hot in the secret house.
No, you're right. He's not. He's not being relevant. He's just speaking his mind, and then for some reason, when people speak their mind, people hate that.
You get persecuted for speaking your mind, but if you're full of shit, oh, you're praised. It's kind of how it goes.
Can't even see it on there. That's beautiful.
It's
Yeah,
like some
no,
relationships.
they crush. They simply crush freedom of speech. They what they do is so beyond horrible. It borders on communism, if not or not even dictatorship.
Fascism.
Fascism. Thank
Fascism,
you.
yeah.
Thank you. Yes, fascism. It really borders, and we don't realize in society how much that's going on. Do you know that they were talking about on the news today? Oh yeah, we've been seeding the clouds. You've been what? Oh, seeding the clouds with some sort of aluminum or something,
Yeah.
magnesium or something.
Yeah.
And or titanium. It's some bullshit. They're putting metal in the clouds, right?
Yeah.
Now, remember I said the other day
Zirconium. No.
that people seemed really violent.
We talked about this on Sunday. Yeah.
We're
People
really
have.
angry and jumpy for a couple days, but now everyone's mellow.
Yeah, it's true. I was crazy.
There's
I
just
was
a lot of
pissed, too.
deaths in Vegas the other day. Murders. A lot of murders in Vegas. Just
Well,
randomly
That's
over.
weird.
On Monday and Tuesday, car accidents left and right in L.A.
Yeah.
Like, everyone was in a fender bender.
There was a girl that was killed, and then whoever killed her committed suicide. Then there was a shooting right after that.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday.
Well, I mean, but that's what people aren't getting is the correlation. And so Hollywood is a microcosm of the entire global control.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's just a small part. You know, we were talking about the fact that, you know, and simply in Hollywood, how they do it so where you can't come out as gay, right, for so long.
Yeah.
Because, well, middle America will never accept you. But then explain How I Met Your Mother to me. Because everyone knew Neil Patrick Harris was gay, and yet he was playing a womanizer, and nobody had a problem with it.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I mean, they let him come out, you know, definitely.
Well,
maybe
yeah.
maybe because he fits the mold of a gay man, you know, whereas
But
like
it didn't affect
John
the show.
Travolta is too important,
Yeah.
and
Well, no, but again,
Tom Cruise. I mean,
him doing it didn't affect
Did
him
it-
acting
yeah.
as a straight man and being with women.
Well, I mean, have you ever watched that show?
No.
It's like,
Okay.
you ever seen
yeah, it's
Prison Break?
horrible. So
Yeah.
What was the show? Prison Break?
Yeah.
The main guy who played the younger brother who went into the
Yeah.
police gang.
Yeah.
Well,
Gay
what
as
about
shit?
and
Yeah.
what
he-
about
yeah.
Jason Statham?
Is he
Like
gay?
Jason Statham, like
Statham.
the you know, like
Statham?
yeah,
Statham. Is he gay?
Statham.
so gay.
Is he?
Come on,
Oi.
so gay.
love cock.
Yeah,
I
for real. For real.
cock in me right now.
I mean, I don't know where I got that from.
Statham?
But
Did you
yeah.
make it up?
Statham.
I you know, I
Strahan,
just,
but
I-
is he gay or not?
Statham?
Statham.
I
Statham, Statham,
I
Statham.
think he is. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure he is. I mean,
So, well, there were a lot of rumors about Vin Diesel too.
well, Vin Diesel.
Oh, he's flaming.
I mean, come on, Vin Diesel's like the prime example of what we're talking about. Vin
Yeah.
Diesel's the guy who sold his ass and sucked cock and sold coke, gave away coke to not even sold, just gave away coke
yeah.
Yeah.
to get his jobs, like to get his foot in the door.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
know?
But that's what I mean is that should not be the way into the arts.
Yeah.
And so people
Being
like
a
Cat
coke dealer
Williams.
is always a good way to get
Well,
into the
yeah,
arts,
but
though.
that's the thing is though. So Cat Williams,
that
who
dope.
was preaching truth and doing amazing comedy that was true and wasn't true and everything else, right? But he was so funny and he was such a reflection of certain societies and things like that, and such a powerful comic. And because he wouldn't sell out his people, because he wouldn't go along with the mold,
Mm-hmm.
he gets booted out of Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's apologizing his way back, and that, like I said, that just crushes me because if he's gonna be a sellout, who's not?
Who's yeah. Which everyone is.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I think they secretly gave him crack for him to fall into this.
Well, they just busted him with drugs. Now, why is this dude gonna have a bunch of drugs lying around when he already knows he's being watched? doesn't make that much sense. He seems smarter than that. So
What kind of drugs they bust him with?
it was in the. You know what? Let me look. I'll look it up.
I mean, I'm just wondering what kind of drugs,
Yeah.
you know.
No, I'll look it up. Hey, Dave, tell him the story of what just happened.
Oh, so Burger was supposed to give a guy a cigarette outside. And Burger was helping get everything set up. So he's like, hey, Dave, can you run this down to the guy? So I go out there, and this guy freaks out. He's like, no. And it's like, okay. So I come back upstairs, like, yeah, he didn't take it. They got, like, really nervous. So, and we both walked back down there. And the guy's like, oh, and he takes the cigarette away.
Now, the
He's
guy
like, "Oh,
wasn't
thank you."
Chinese, just so we know.
Yeah, he was black.
He was a black guy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't,
So he
I-
wasn't
he's black.
Chinese.
He's had an accent, that's all.
Yeah, it was weird. That's what. Yeah, it was really wild because he really just.
He got, like,
they
really
wanted nothing
scared.
to do with Day. And
He probably thought I was gonna rob him.
Maybe
I'm
he thought-
dressed in all black and I got a hoodie on. I don't know.
Maybe he thought you were a Rasta.
but I mean, how many people in Hollywood are coming up and giving people cigarettes, like forcing them on them?
Exactly.
I actually had to turn down like 9
It's like if a
people
girl said, "I'll
on the
give you a
block.
blowjob for free," and you just say, "No."
I turned down a lady
Like,
down there on my way up here. She was
Yeah.
asking, and I don't even have a cigarette. She's like, "You have a cigarette?" I'm like, "No, I don't." And then she got pissed
Yeah.
off at me.
Yeah, there's like
It's like,
9
dude,
So
people.
you didn't really
on
turn her down. You just told her you
2
didn't have a
blocks
cigarette.
and 9 people.
By the way, what's going on in Hollywood? There's people in line waiting for something.
Right here on the.
Right
Like
here,
in
right in front of
front
Tin
of-
Horn.
They're
Yeah.
they're waiting for the
For
work
Tin-
of Chinese slave labor to get the new Jordans.
What?
Oh.
I had a feeling 'cause I
Because
saw
they
everybody wearing
looked
Jordans.
really lame, and there weren't that many of them.
No,
and
no,
I'm
they
like,
don't like stay there. Well, that's what I said. What are you worried about being number 15? They're not going to run out. Not enough people are lining up. They're stupid now. People grew up and stopped caring. Okay, so on Tuesday it was revealed that comedian Cat Williams was arrested after police officers found marijuana and firearms in his residence. It said that these items were discovered when the authorities were serving the Wild and Out star with a search warrant. Why?
yeah, right. What's the search warrant official like? How did they?
Yeah, that's
I mean, they just.
curious.
You're a
there.
black comedian who's done well. We're gonna search your house for
Yeah,
guns.
I mean, what was the search warrant for? And
He still lives in Atlanta, right? Or
Doesn't he have a house in?
You got
LA?
busted in. Was it Atlanta? You got busted in or Georgia?
He's got to be. I mean, it's not California because
No,
the
he's-
gun already be in jail. But
Yeah.
True.
you know the weed. Come on, we all know
Let's see.
weed's legal in
Georgia,
California.
yeah,
people,
Georgia.
yeah,
Man,
Georgia.
don't fuck with you in
That's
Georgia.
where they'll still send you to prison for marijuana.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, they were going after shit. And
Yeah, they're searching for something.
oh wait, Cat Williams arrested again in Los Angeles. Oh no, it's January 9th.
What was
The
that
fifth
for?
Time in 2 months. The fifth
Huh.
time in 2 months. I mean, come on. The dude's got enough money to stay out of trouble if people weren't after him.
Yeah.
You know, and see, like that's what people aren't getting, and that's Hollywood, and that's what you're getting in America right now. You're getting what they'll let you have. The only somewhat free enterprise is the internet. Is like what we're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
You should.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Yeah,
I
'cause
mean,
they can
still
control
we're.
it, shut you down.
Yeah,
you
they,
know.
we're
It's like the
restricted.
System of a Down song. Should have never trusted Hollywood.
Yeah, I mean, though, you know, and the thing
They'll
is,
find you.
Hollywood's everywhere in that sense, in that it's not Hollywood. It's all over the country, but it's the people connected to Hollywood. And by Hollywood being the arts, the
Yeah.
theater, the movies, you know, comedy, all that
You
stuff.
really,
Music.
you really think theater's tied in with that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Big
theater
money.
has a more. They're just as fucked up.
Yeah,
I
big money in
think.
theater.
I just they're,
It's
they're
not.
all,
You're thinking of like Santa Monica, the small theaters,
Yeah,
and that's that's
we're talking
different.
New York, Broadway.
Because that
Okay.
stuff there, that's
School,
like
yeah.
Yeah.
Because West Coast, I mean, I do like a show with some playwright, like playwrights interviewing playwrights, and every playwright who's on there is like either a deeply in the closet gay male,
Yeah.
or a freaking
heavily outed,
housewife,
yeah.
you know. And it's
No,
like,
yeah, It's
don't know.
gotten crazy. It's
just don't see that as being part of Hollywood.
Well, you know what it
Yeah.
is. You know what it is. As kids, I personally, I grew up. I loved Happy Days.
Yeah.
It was a great show. I thought the Fonz was the coolest. You know.
Nanu. Okay.
I mean, but no. The Fonz was so cool, and he loved James Dean,
Yeah.
and James Dean is the ultimate cool.
Or Marlon Brando.
Yeah, but his picture
Yeah.
was James
Yeah.
Dean.
yeah.
And he was the ultimate. We'll get to Marlon in a second, Brando in a minute, but James Dean was a gay gigolo.
Oh yeah.
So this really, and again, I don't care that he's gay, but you suck cock into Hollywood. You're not cool. I always thought, man, he was such a shitty actor, but he must have a deepness about him or something, because the Fonz wouldn't like him. And so Brando is gay. The Fonz is a Jew.
Yeah, that's true.
None of it's real. Winkler, I don't know if he's. I don't know. There's something little fruit about him, but.
Oh, Winkler?
Now, Brando, what I understand, was a dirty motherfucker.
Brando had a threesome a few times. He tried to hook, with the guys.
Yeah.
He tried to hook up with Cary Grant a few times. Cary Grant was he loved taking LSD.
Yeah.
Cary Grant. So they used to trip out all the time, did shit. Brando, even though he has kids, he's a little nutty in the head. Yeah.
Well, we're all nutty. That's the thing. It's just it shouldn't be your way in, and it shouldn't be used as you being in. You shouldn't be able to use as a tool to fulfill your nutty fantasies. Go be nutty. Go fuck men. Go have fivesomes. Go get snakes shoved up your asshole. Go do whatever you want, but go do it. Leave it the fuck out of how you get in. Snakes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Am I the only one who's ever been pythoned?
You've been Python?
I don't
Wow.
know that.
I just
made that
remember
up.
Richard
Wow.
Gere.
Really
and
made
the
that
No,
up.
there's
gerbil
actually
thing
dudes
by-
who do that. Seriously.
Put snakes in their ass?
Yes, just like the hamsters and gerbil thing.
Yeah.
There's guys who do that. It's like, ugh. Like you just put the leader of Slytherin up your ass. I don't know.
I mean, I've never looked at any of my pets.
It's like,
And
come on, Slithy.
I've never ever even like we grew up with a lot of dogs and things like that. I never looked at them like, oh, I wonder if I could shove them up my ass.
it's
I mean,
like,
I try and fuck them, but
Yeah.
that's just
Wow.
straight guy shit. I was just trying to get puss.
Oh.
Yeah. No. What? Am I the only one who played "Let Me Shove My Dick in My Dog" game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who had theme music to the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, you can only fuck so many stuffed animals.
dogs out?
You can only fuck so many stuffed animals before you need real puss.
It's true.
I'm just saying. I'm a real guy, man.
You drilled holes in those stuff.
Look, those
Be
dogs.
honest.
First of all, yeah, I did. I do a whole bit about
And you
it.
put like the condom
I
inside.
do.
Like, with your
What
fingers
condom?
to create, like, a
I
fancy bag
took
out
the
of it.
fucking stuffed animal and I pounded it into the foam and I squished it together till I fucking came inside of it. And the thing, by the time I was 12, the thing weighed 58 pounds. Nobody could lift it. It was literally like it was the weight of a panda.
So you cream
Yeah.
pied it?
Oh, wait a minute.
It was, what do I care? You know, I mean, but I have a whole bit about that, and it's all true. I used to fuck my stuffed animals, man. I would have fucked this is what people don't get. I would have fucked my sisters, like not fucked them, but if my sister was like, oh, well, I think I'm going to suck your cock. I'd have been like, oh, hey, stop. Oh, my God. Don't be, and now, I mean, granted, when I came, we would be really awkward.
Yeah.
We would probably not talk for a day or two. But I'm just saying, I had hot sisters. I had a hot mom. If my mom would have been like drunk enough one time where she was like, just fuck me, man. Just fuck me in the ass. I would have fucked her. And then I would have done her ass because I'm also really dirty.
Wow.
You would have did the ass. You wouldn't have eaten it though.
No, I would have brought Talma
Look-
over.
Oh, I eat ass.
Hey, Mom, have you met my friend Talma? Blah, 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 blah.
Which,
Yeah.
which my ass eating story is now, because we kept it on a lowdown for a couple months.
Yeah.
Now the whole LA comedy scene knows I eat ass. I've eaten ass in front of you.
Yes.
That's how you introduce yourself on dating sites. Hi, I'm Talmo.
He did.
I eat ass.
I swear to God, how her ass was alive afterwards, I don't know.
He eats
Okay.
ass like hikers eat
So-
trail mix. I don't know.
He eats ass like fucking Cambodians. Fucking.
So, but
Eat
is
rice.
it helping you to
No,
hook
it's
up
not
more,
that.
Ryan?
Is it helping me?
Yeah.
It's
Is it helping,
healthy?
hurting?
no, I mean, in my dating life, is it healthy? Yeah, whatever.
Is it helping your comedy career to eat ass?
Yes, it is
Yeah.
actually. So, and there's actually girls
Well,
that
that's
are
very
or they're
bad.
into
Just
it.
don't-
Yeah, but you know what's funny
Get you
is there's
close to
10 other comics now that just heard this and they're now eating ass.
They're trying to eat
Yeah.
ass.
Oh,
They're
I've heard people doing bits alongside of it.
Oh, I know. They're trying to, but they're not actually talking about
Yeah,
it 'cause
they're
they don't
not
know
Telmo.
what they're not actually experiencing the consequences of eating ass.
Yeah.
No, they're not that
So-
far off of what you're saying already, and it's obvious where they get it.
Yeah, because
But even comics
yeah.
are hitting on the subject when they never did.
No, I know. I've
And
seen it.
That's the thing.
I've seen it. You got to be original with your material.
See, that's the thing. Like my one ass eating bit is about where I did not let somebody eat my
Yeah.
ass, nor got close to it.
Yeah.
Absolutely said no, and and I've had that on tape since before you did comedy type of thing.
Yeah.
But I've heard people popping up talking about ass when I never ever like, but they're doing that same exact how they eat ass, and it's like, but I know for how many years now I've heard you talking about eating ass.
Oh, it's been a while, and it's been evolving too. Like it should, but most comics are not evolving with their sets. They keep it just the way it is.
I think I was with you when it started. I forget where we were, and we
Uh,
were just talking
UBG?
about eating ass. Like he came out with that he eats ass.
I think it was at Karma.
Wait, was it at Karma or was it on a road trip? And I'll tell you why. I think I was talking about how my wife was, or how she was telling me how all these guys, and how I found out all these guys get fucked in the ass and this and that, and then
Peggy.
by girls. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got in a conversation, and then we were talking about sex, and was it Karma or the road? And
I think it was Karma.
Yeah, but then he came out with how he eats ass. And it was funny, and then he started talking about it.
Well,
'cause
you
we were
kind
talking
of
about it.
nudging at me too during your set that
I
I'm into dirty shit.
I outed you.
Yeah, and then
Hey.
I'm like, all right, I got to go defend
Fuck,
myself.
dude, I just got credit for starting the whole Talmo ass
So-
eating bits. That's fantastic.
And then it's nothing as demented as having a threesome with my dad, but it's still
yeah. Well, again.
I like that kind of material.
And
It's-
see, mine's not hypothetical. Like, I would have fucked my mom. Like,
Yeah.
I would touch her with my dick while she was passed out. Not like, no, wait, let me say it right.
Yeah.
Let me say it right. I wouldn't pull my dick out and touch her with it, but like I would be like waking her up, right? Like kind of shaking her tits because she'd always be in like a tiny nightgown and then kind of like rubbing my cock in my pants, kind of up against her leg or something. That's what I mean. I was a horny fucking kid.
Wow.
I was a horny. I told you guys this story where
Sniffing the
I made the
underwear
maid
and
make
everything.
out with me, and we
Yeah.
negotiated down from fucking to making out, so I'd hide the phone bill. You know, but I mean, yeah, I was a horny fucking. I'm a horny adult.
I'm thinking Talmo needs to do. Talmo, I'm thinking maybe you need to go to a furry orgy.
You know,
For some
when people dress up.
They
squirrel
dress up
outfits.
in animal costumes.
Yeah,
Those are people who need to kill themselves.
I'm
Just
not
like
minding that
I-
shit.
what was it, the Bernstein
See,
Bears?
that's what I mean. Yeah. See, when he eats ass, it's part of a sexual thing, something I don't do, but it's still part of sex. Like I say, I'm not alone.
No, I mean this is sex.
But
That's
no,
that's a sex
it's
thing
people
for
being
them.
idiots, and they're trying to pretend fucking animals, and it gets weird. If you're gonna do it, you do it like I did. You corner your dog in the bathroom. No,
Wow.
I'm,
Corner your dog.
No, but I really am a little too graphic. I
Wow.
mean, it almost worries me.
He said he cornered the dog.
You know, but,
It was probably a Chihuahua too.
no. I only had big dogs. Yeah, the Chihuahua could never take my cock. Even
true.
as a little kid, I had a big
Dog
dick.
was
Even
split.
an 11-year-old.
Yeah.
You know.
What?
Oh, I used to grind. I used to grind on my stepmom. We'd joke around, like not joke around, like grind, like she didn't know. I guess she probably knew. But she was a lot younger than my dad. She was cool. I would have fucked her. I tried to have sex with her sister. Everyone. I didn't care. Even with my friends, I tell them, don't leave me with your girlfriend, ever. Don't make me a third wheel.
So that means if I ever have a girlfriend, I
No,
can't leave
I'm
this
way
kid.
beyond
kidding.
that.
I know,
yeah,
fucking with you.
you
dude,
know
like,
what
yeah.
though? No. But there was a time I couldn't even control myself. I had a buddy of mine. Me, him, and his girlfriend went out for his birthday, and we were all drinking, drunk as fuck. We end up here, there, and another place. So the whole time I'm just cracking jokes, being me. So she starts getting into me, and she keeps looking at me and this and that. Now I'm driving her car, and she's sitting in the middle, and he's sitting on the other side. And we go up to this little mountain place, and he's a crazy dude. And I'm like, in my early, like 21, 22. And I'm at that time, I'm like 200-something pounds. And this dude's 5'5", but he's a fucking nut job, like he's not scared of shit.
Yeah.
And so he starts getting pissed.
5'5" and a nut job. He must be from New York. I'm just kidding.
His family is, yeah.
Wow, I'm going to hell for that
and
one.
so he gets out and wants to fight me. Now I'm on a cane at the time because I had broken my leg, and he's trying to hit me. I'm like, you know what, fuck it, dude. I'll get out. And I step out and I punch him, and I knock him down. And as quick as he hits the ground, he's back up. Truck starts rolling. So we freak. He runs after and stops the truck. Then we start laughing, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so they dropped me off. And because I had gotten in a huge car accident, I was staying with my mom for like a month. And so he dropped me off, but I was staying in the living room. And then they go to his place, and she leaves. He follows her. She comes to my place and is knocking on a window as though it's my bedroom. It's not. So I don't hear none of it. He pulls up, sees her. She jumps in her car, pulls out, hits his car, takes off. He's chasing her, rams her a bunch of times. And then they get in a big car chase. He gets chased by the cops. He runs, leaves the car. Then he has to turn himself in. He's going to prison for a while over this whole thing.
Wow.
And I went and fucked her at a Holiday Inn.
Nice.
She had a pussy that felt like it was sucking your dick. She could move her pussy so well. If you've been with girls like that, so much control.
Yeah.
She was so good at it. Holy
Good
fuck.
times.
Holy
Good times.
Fuck. Oh. But yeah, I had tons of friends like I had friends like that. I would always tell them, "Don't bring me. I don't want to be around. Don't leave your girlfriend with me. Like I don't trust me. I know me, and I'm a fucker. I'm gonna feel like a dick, you know." But my mom had a friend who was ugly. I don't want to call her name out. It was Wanda, and
Wanda.
I almost fucked her daughter, and I kind of tried to fuck Wanda one time, and but I messed around with her daughter and stuff a lot, and but just everything.
Fuck everything that walks.
I had a girlfriend, and I fucked her cousin
God.
and her best friend. I had another girlfriend who every time she'd leave, her friend would come over. Like I was horrible.
I tried to fuck my ex-girlfriend's little sister once.
Yeah, I mean,
You know? Well, I think more than once. I was drunk each time, and it was always like, I had known the kid since she was little, since she was like 11. And then, you know, time goes on, and she's like 22.
How old are
and
you?
super fucking hot,
Yeah.
you know? And it's like, and I remember
95.
my ex-girlfriend was so pissed. I remember the next day, she's like, "Do you even remember what you did?" And I'm like, "What? What'd I do? I mean, I got really drunk and passed out on your lawn, but
You're like, bitch, I
that's
got a
pretty
flashback
normal."
To what your pussy might have been like.
Yeah.
Did you
and
have a
then
beard
I
at the time?
That makes it creepier.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
It's like maybe 30, so I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe.
no, that's what I said. If I woke up and one of my sisters, my older or immediate younger, because I have a sister who's like 20 years younger than me, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I pretty much sexually draw the line at my kids.
Yeah.
You know, I would never touch a kid or my kids or anything like that. I'm not turned on by them. I don't think kids are sexy at all. But now, like I said, if I would have woke up and one of my sisters was riding me, I'd let him finish, and we'd probably fuck every now and again.
Oh.
Cause whatever. Cause here's the thing. Raise your hand if you love pussy?
I mean, yeah,
yeah.
you know.
You know what your moms and sisters got? Pussy.
Yeah.
And you didn't make that pussy. You're
That
not
pussy made
in
me,
charge
though.
of that pussy. Yeah,
Like-
you're just going back into where you came. I don't know. I mean, again, you guys did not have hot moms.
No.
If you had a hot mom, you might understand it. Where she looks she looks like any girl you'd want to fuck. And then both my sisters were in soft porn strip. You saw my sister.
Penthouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
in soft porn too.
Yeah, I saw
All
those
that
too.
shit's gonna
Saw
come
some
out.
stills.
Yeah, that's why her kid's a drug addict.
What was that? The ghost. Oh, by the way, speaking of all that,
My mom might have died. She's haunted me. Who knows? I always tell people, they ask about my mom, I go, she's dead. They go, oh, really? I go, well, in my heart.
I mean, I want to bring this up because last week, I don't think Johnny knows about this, but we were at Karma Lounge because we had a show there last week. And guess who we saw at Karma Lounge, Johnny?
Take
Who?
a guess.
Oh, Matt Freeman?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Quite
I like-
unforgettable. Or quite forgettable, because I did. But yeah. Yes.
Because he was part of the show at one point, and he disappeared.
But not a bad guy, unless you consider like a bad guy someone who like gives Karma Lounge a bad credit card and charges up drinks.
Yeah, gives him what was it, 40? No, it's more than that.
50
some odd dollars. The
charged
the
up.
credit
He
card.
even bought me a drink on a bad credit card.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Did he
then-
have a very young transsexual?
Not
like,
this time.
Not-
transvestite?
Not
Okay,
this
no.
time.
with that big fat thing that he brought in that one time?
Hey, let me say though, that girl was nice. She had very low self-esteem.
Yeah.
No, she
That's
did.
fucked up.
And I felt bad for her. And she was actually a cool person, probably someone he just kind of used.
Yeah.
Fucked over, but yeah. I mean, I'm friends with her on Facebook. And that's the big
Are
thing.
you?
Yeah, I'll tell you
Wait,
this.
which one? There's two of them.
The
that you brought
blonde.
up.
I love how he's like,
no,
which
no,
one?
Tamika Monet or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's
No,
cool.
I was talking about the younger,
he's like a guy. He's doing the guy thing now, so I
Yeah.
can say he. But for me, no, I mean the blonde, like that was really kind of a bad-looking.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
not the best transition.
Yeah, pretty obvious, but here's the thing: if someone wants to be called a girl, I'll call him a girl.
Yeah.
You want
You're
the 5
not,
o'clock shadow?
but you're not. I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh yeah.
chromosomally, you're not.
I do
A
that.
girl.
I,
You prefer
I
to
have
be
a
called
friend
that
who I
than-
call.
But if you want me to
even-
call you that, I'll call you a dog. I don't care.
It's like there's a transgender comedian in Vegas, Tawdry Hepburn.
Okay.
Now me, I'm respectful. Whatever you want to be called, I'm gonna call you
Yeah.
that. So I
Yeah.
call Tawdry she. Hey, you, her.
Yeah.
My little brother, on the other hand,
Not.
the
yeah.
shim
he
and sure.
so because she used to have a show on Tuesdays, Tuesday Tawdry Tuesdays, and he used to be at this little showroom. So we go to the show. My little brother, because she always kept trying to flirt with my little brother. My little brother will say shit and not give a fuck. And I'm sitting there, and she's like, Omar, don't you want this? And my brother's like, no. And he just sat, he's like, no. And she's like, don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? And my brother's like, no. Omar, do you have a girlfriend? My brother's like, yeah.
He's like, my girl is hot and thick, and that bitch ain't got a dick.
She's like, why can't I be your girlfriend? And I pause. I'm like, oh shit.
'Cause you
I'm
got
like,
a dick.
And my brother, he's like, because you're not one.
Well, I
And
mean,
Tawdry just like dropped her fucking glass.
Yeah. but I mean, that's the thing. If we get scientific, if we want to talk about science, you're not a woman.
Yeah.
I'll call you she all day. You're not a
And
woman.
then my
Now,
little brother
yeah,
called her by her name.
Yeah. Well, but see, that's what I'm saying is like you're not a woman, but if you want me to call you she, you are.
But it,
Yeah.
it gets. I mean,
It
there
doesn't
is
affect me.
there is some trippy like third gender stuff that goes on in that's weird. But,
Yeah, but none of them are women.
It's like DC Comics.
They might.
Identity crisis.
They might
I'm
be.
just kidding. I'm
They
kidding.
might be sexually ambiguous. They might be sexually
what if they have
open.
like a super large, like the ones who
Yeah.
are born with male visible sex traits, but who have ovaries?
hermaphrodites?
Well,
you
they-
get to pick.
I mean,
You've earned the right
but
to
it's kind
pick.
of like
Whatever you say you are, scientifically, you can be.
But if you have ovaries,
But they
inside
also,
you,
yeah.
you know,
Right.
that's kind of.
They are born with female and male parts.
Well, but it's more about the actual sex organs to me.
Yes.
Like it's do you
Yes.
have testicles or do you have ovaries when
Like,
you're
can
born?
you reproduce, kind of thing? Like, can
Not
you?
can
Which
you
way do you
reproduce?
reproduce? How do you
Can-
reproduce?
It's
Can you
just
carry a
which kind
child?
of gonads
Can you
do
self-produce?
you actually
Yeah,
have?
can you self-produce?
Can you self-produce?
Yeah, right. Or you?
Wow.
You know, but that's the thing. When you get into hermaphrodites, that's different because that's a scientific thing. That's an actual. This is how they're born. This is who they are. You're not born. If you're born with the what is it XX, you're a man, right?
No,
Or
X,
XY.
you're-
Sorry,
yeah.
XY. XY is a man. So if you have the XY, you're a man. If you have the XX, you're a woman. That's done. That we've all agreed scientifically. That's
Yeah, that's
what
the clear
constitutes
line,
man
yeah.
or woman. Now, if you're hermaphrodite, I think fuck it, you get
Two
to
Y
choose.
chromosome- oh, no,
Yeah,
wait.
you're up in the middle. You know, you get to be who you want. But if you're born a guy and you want to wear dresses and this and that and be feminine, and you want to be called her or she, I'll do that. But you're not a woman.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you're born a woman and you want to be called him or he, I'll do that. But you're not a man.
Well, see, I have this friend who I do some music with.
It's like that
And
legally blind
he's-
thing. I just thought about
She, him,
Well, yeah.
whatever. She's not a very good. She's in takes hormones. Kind of like is gender fluid,
Yeah.
as they say.
Right?
But it's funny because my buddy the other day, like a couple weeks ago, was like, "Hey man, you ever notice? Like, you ever catch any of our homies like when homegirls around? Like, you ever catch them like searching for a dick suck out of them? Like,
Yeah.
like, and because it's like yeah, that's a little, and your
they're
regular
masculine.
homies, and they're just like
Because they're masculine.
they're like,
Yeah.
looking for
And
a
that
dick
person's
suck out of.
feminine.
Yeah.
Well, but this
Masculine's
one's not
attracted
even
to
that
feminine.
feminine.
Oh, well,
And
then
it's
they're
just
just
like
horny.
sometimes like guys will just stick their dick in
Yeah, they're
anything.
horny.
Really?
Oh yeah.
See, that's the thing. I draw my line at my mom and sisters because I don't fuck with ugly women.
Okay.
So that's my
I mean,
thing.
I do,
Like,
but-
I've been with maybe two big women in my life.
Like how
Yeah.
big we talking?
Like one was maybe like 200 pounds.
okay.
One was probably like 180.
Voluptuous. That's fine.
No, big.
now. Like he's like
Big.
voluptuous.
And the other one was probably right around there. 2 ever. Now, that's out of a ridiculous, like a lot of fucking women.
Yeah.
I've been with 2 because it simply does not turn me on. Now I see a lot of thick women nowadays, and it's pretty sexy. Thick, not fat, thick, and this and this is the
Some
thing.
people don't get the difference between it. Like some chicks will be like hella obese and be like, I'm thick.
Thick.
Like, no, you're not.
You might be under all that fat.
Yeah, it's
Who
like
can tell?
Yeah.
you're built like a Teletubby. That's not thick. That's
There
called
might,
obese.
You might be a
be
family
hot sometimes.
condo under all that
You're
fat.
you're built like Pikachu.
But when the,
Yeah.
but when the titties, see, there's a thing. Like when the titties are like as big as my chest, like
Yeah.
my whole shoulders, I'm willing to overlook just about
No,
anything.
that's
for
what I mean.
that.
No.
Like,
It does
'cause
nothing
those
for
are like
me.
wonderlands.
No,
of-
it does nothing.
Wonderlands.
You got to be like I like women in good shape and thin.
I don't
I like
that.
emaciated. I like anorexic. I'm very into Ashkenazi chic.
Okay. See,
Um,
I can
what?
handle anorexic
Holocaust thin.
Oh.
or
That's
above,
how I
but
said what?
Auschwitz.
Fit.
Auschwitz chic.
fit is what bothers me. Like girls, because I just
Oh,
know
really?
like
I love it.
like
Oh my
yeah,
God.
but the ones who are fit, it's like I know you're gonna be like at the
Yeah.
gym 2 hours a fucking day,
Working that pussy out.
and it's just like this
Yeah.
is such a like
Turn
a
on.
disagreement
Oh.
for me.
Okay.
'Cause,
Because
like,
I'm
I-
thinking 2 free hours a day.
Yeah, but
and then
the
a hot
ones
girl
who
coming home.
like these are the ones who are gonna wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go to the fucking gym and then nag you because you don't go, and it's like. You know what? I'm like,
will fuck the
you're
shit out of you,
cute,
though.
but you know what? You
Yeah.
could
Well,
you
they
could have
will.
like 15 more pounds
They'll
on you.
Suspend themselves
Just
over
be-
you.
be
Just
sexier.
eat her ass. Just eat her ass.
Yeah, eat her ass.
Eat her
Yeah,
ass.
You know what it is, and I'll
They're gonna call ass eating this.
well, I'll
now.
tell you the funny thing is
The
because
Terminator.
I look at women like I look at like this equally to men and men equally to women. I don't give differences in what I think of each in the sense, but then I'm really turned on by women and I get really horny and there is a sexuality thing. Whichever side's doing it doesn't matter. Women can do it to men, men can do it to women.
Yeah.
But what the guy who raised me, Junior Rodriguez,
Yeah, like
taught me.
Junior
Yeah,
Rodriguez.
taught me. Was basically anything you won't do, someone will.
Mm-hmm.
So do it all. Do
Yeah.
it all. So there's nothing left. And then it's the old saying like owning the dick or owning the pussy. Like if you own the pussy, you own the person. And not even in a mean way, because you don't have to be a dick about it. You don't have to use them or be shitty.
Mm-hmm.
It can be a wonderful thing, but if they don't want their pussy going nowhere else, and if you don't want your dick going nowhere else, that's going to make for a good relationship if you get along already.
Yeah.
And so if ass eating was a thing for her, I'd probably give it a shot
Yeah,
Mm.
you better.
with her.
You
You know,
have
I
to.
would do it.
You have to.
But she doesn't want to. I don't want to. It's pretty
That
gross.
sucks because you should give it a shot.
Want to. I have
He's
no
gonna be the
inner
spokesperson
desire.
for it everywhere.
Yeah, I have.
It's like so
Like when some
splendid.
girls like,
you've
come
made
on,
me
just give
actually
it to me.
think about it to the point where I
He'll
have to
pop on
realize.
their shoulder.
Yeah, I don't want to.
It's
be
such a
in their
second
asshole.
date. It's such a second date thing for me.
Is it?
so
That's-
weird?
It's
that's-
all
Yeah.
second date now.
But
huh?
look,
Yeah.
that's how you gotta do
But
it.
you know why? Because if she lets you eat her asshole out,
Mm-hmm.
you kind of, and she loves it, you win.
Yeah, no,
You
I know.
know?
No, and,
Oh,
and
and
most
not-
girls
well-
have never. There's some women that don't never done it before, and they love it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh shit.
A lot of nerves in there.
I see. I had an
very
I had a
sensitive
girlfriend who she's like, when she broke up with me, she was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty much resigned that I'll never have any good sex again, but whatever."
Did you have a beard?
Yeah, I did have a beard, and I
Okay.
ate lots of
Good
ass.
callback.
Okay.
Ate the ass all
Good
the time.
Well,
You know,
I'm just imagining
even if it
younger
was-
you. I
Even
know.
if it was dirty,
Yeah.
you just
Yeah,
go
but,
for it.
yeah.
Like,
Well, I have a
that's the
beard and
thing.
I eat ass.
know.
I mean,
You know what I do? I fuck like I broke in. I mean, I mean, it's so true. Is I'm very aggressive, and things like that.
Mhm.
And you know what it is? And I'll say this: there are probably most men out there. Like there's probably a lot of men out there that make women come way more than I do.
Mhm.
But there ain't a lot of guys out there fucking them.
True.
And a woman can make herself come, and generally does, and most women lie about when you think they made you made them come anyway.
Yeah.
But because the best way is to make a woman come is you go down on her,
Yeah,
you know,
and because they
And-
can't lick
That's
their
right.
own ass.
you know, or that,
You know.
Yeah.
like and then you play
Johnny
with their
knows.
pussy and they come, okay, super orgasm, I guess,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know. But that's the thing is a dude with a little dick can make a girl come. anyone can make a girl come, especially the guy with the little dick probably has a better chance of making the girl come.
Yeah.
Simply because that's hitting the clit nonstop with the head.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
You know,
is
things
not
like
what
this.
I've heard from first. Like, this is not what I've heard though. Like, I dated a girl who she was talking about. She had dated a guy with a micro penis.
Micro, I didn't say.
Like
Yeah,
but
micros,
you know,
if it ain't hitting wall.
He fucking
well,
with scientific,
but no, like
dude.
I mean, but
Micro.
seriously, like with a
Micro.
less than 3-inch penis.
No, I'm talking about like a
And-
4 to 6 inch penis.
I mean, that's not.
You can make a
that's-
guy.
That's fine.
I'm sorry if you felt bad. Here's the
Hey,
thing.
you know, I mean,
you can make you have a better chance of making a girl come though than I'm gonna or Ryan's.
you
gonna.
know,
Yeah.
it's
And-
true. I mean,
And so, but here's the thing: what you can't do is crush her pussy up deep.
well,
And
you can. You just got to use your arm.
no, your body. Yeah, I was gonna say your body stops at a certain point.
Yeah.
There's a wall to your penis, and so it's really when you're done and her pussy's smoking and she just wants to sit there and be like, oh God, oh shit, I can't, like, oh fuck, and that's some women really fucking love that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's the thing.
yes, it's
is-
true. Very,
so,
very true.
So my main shot isn't always like I'll go down on a girl and make her come, but I'm not fucking her, caring whether she comes or not while we're fucking. If they do, cool. I've been with
That's the
girls
best
that
strategy
do.
right there.
Yeah,
Boom, that's the
I've been with
strategy
girls who
right there.
do.
That's how you got to do
But
it.
I fuck their pussy like I literally like it owed me money,
Yeah.
you know, and.
And they can't walk anymore. It's like, I
Yeah.
can't walk. What
Yeah.
did you do to me?
Yep. And then if you ass fuck them, because that's the one thing. Have you fucked a lot of girls in the ass?
Yeah, yeah.
See, I run into a problem with it, them letting me get too far in, or things like that.
Well, you gotta
And-
be gentle.
And I'm not. That's
Yeah.
a big problem.
Yeah.
But the girls that have let me, yeah, they're not. Where are they gonna go?
I don't know.
Like what you know? and the thing is, because it's like I don't have the biggest dick in the world by any means, or a huge dick. But no girl, or most women really don't. You know who wants a 11, 12-inch dick, or even a 10-inch dick?
Girls
Guys.
Well, and girls who were touched by an uncle or their father.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying mostly guys. But mostly guys.
True.
And so the thing is, girl, like a big dick to women is anywhere between like 7.5 to 9.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a big dick for women, and that's the thing.
Or it's whatever your penis is when you're dating them and they tell you that it's
That yeah,
you know.
that's the thing. I used to do a bit about that. I said, how come my dick got to shrink every time we break up? You know, but it wasn't even about me. It was a buddy of mine. He was with his wife, right?
Yeah.
And she was literally we were all at a party. And he's like, oh, I'm going to be rocking you tonight and this and that. White dude, right? And she's like, oh, yeah, baby. You know, you're going to put the big hog in me. And all, you know, basically, she's talking about his huge cock. He's talking about his huge cock. And a couple months later, they're getting divorced. They hate each other. And we're all at another party.
Yeah.
And she's going off about how little dick this motherfucker is. And we all knew he was. But it's like, then why were you agreeing with him? The only women I respect, I would have respected her so much if she would have went, hun,
Yeah.
I love you. But let's not be full of shit. Let's not talk about this right now. But let's keep it fucking real, bitch. You know? If she would have done that to him, I would have been like, that is a woman. Because she's letting him know, nah, dude, hold your hog. Because your hog is a little piglet. You need to relax.
Little piglet.
You know, I mean, that's why I said I grew up with a
Why don't you
huge
think of that
problem.
shit from Winnie
Yeah.
the Pooh now? Piglet.
Yeah. Well, I grew up thinking I had a little dick because all my friends' dicks were here. I've talked about it before.
Yeah.
Every one of their dicks were out here, and I thought, my God, I wouldn't be anywhere near my dick with my hand out here. Like, I could do this and not hit my dick out here. But all my friends have these dicks that they have to hold like this and are out to here. And then it turns out 90% of them got little dicks.
Yeah, because it's
And they're liars.
Yeah.
You know, it's like anyone with the big before their name.
Yeah.
That's a given.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. See, big
I wasn't
Mike.
even thinking about that right then, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, all the bigs, though, you know.
But what's interesting too is that this goes in the comedy scene of comics talking about how much they fuck and all that. There's not enough comics that are actually really truthful about their sex lives. Like I the other day ago, I talked about titty fucking because you know I did a lot of titty fucking in my 20s, which is great.
Titty fucked like twice.
Oh really?
Yeah, I've never done another thing I'm not into.
Yeah,
Well,
it's not no. What
but go
titties
on,
are
I
for.
wanna
Well,
hear
but
it.
yeah, but you get older, your
Yeah.
30s and your 40s, whatever. For me, it's just the cracking of my knees because that's
Yeah.
it's really awkward, and also I don't want to grind my asshole against her chest.
Right, because hair's hanging out of your ass.
All these dingleberries and shit.
You come off her, and she got skid marks between her tits. There's nothing sexy about
No,
that.
it's gone. But in your 20s, you're like
You're rock and roll.
yeah, you're limber. You're actually taking care of yourself. Your body. You're not just farting left and right. You're just.
So dude, my dick would get so rock hard.
That's actually one of the best things about getting older, is that like
You fart a lot.
Well, no, now like you're like
You do.
I farted on a
I feel
student
too
today.
lazy to fuck younger girls anymore. Like it's like the young hot ones are like so much fucking work to actually deal with.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Really?
like
Well, what?
yeah,
to
well,
fuck?
yeah.
See, I
You
personally
guys are on,
find
like
that
senior citizen
older
mode right
women,
there.
like women my age.
Yeah, I agree, but
but,
yes.
but for guys that are into that, but women my age, no, they're gonna make you fuck. They're gonna make you put. In
You know,
work.
it's what I don't think
Yeah.
it has anything to do with age, because there's
they've
different.
gone long enough with
'cause
faking orgasms.
some women, they could be 16 and they'll take dick all day long.
Yeah.
There's some women they could be 16 and like they got 2 minutes worth of dick into them before they're like, oh my god, I'm so calm. Like
Yeah.
And then same thing. I mean, I fuck 40-year-old women who are like 2 minutes and they're like, oh my god, yeah, I'm done. You can just go ahead and finish and we're cool. And then there's ones who are like,
You know, it's a nice way of saying I hate this.
Yeah.
oh,
Well, you know,
That's
there.
literally her way of going. This is really.
I've
gotta
been.
stop."
But the thing is, with the older women, because I hooked up with the librarian in Silver Lake one time, and she's in her 40s, like
48-ish,
40s,
I think.
yeah.
Ugh,
You
that's
know
my
her.
age.
Yeah.
You know her.
That's
She's
disgusting.
she knows all the storytellers. So, what's her name? Her name's
my
Lisa.
Woman on a woman.
And
that's
we fucked one night, and then she just. I was the one tired. I was drunk too.
Yeah, he said it
But I was
casually.
like burning
Yeah,
out.
you
She's like,
gotta
I'm
put
not
in
done.
work,
She's like,
no?
yeah. She told me to fuck her in the ass. She told me to come in her mouth. I'm like, dude, I come once every couple hours. I mean, I can't do it anymore. Like in my 20s.
You know what's funny? Until I hit about like late 30s, I would come when I was young and be done. Right now, I'll come and about a few minutes later, I'm ready to go
that's
again.
kind of backwards.
I don't
'cause
know
then-
where this happened.
That's backwards.
Way backwards.
Yeah, that's
Way
super backwards.
Way.
Because right now I try to come in the shower and I have my hand against the wall. I'm like tired. Just my heart is pounding. You know.
I've like
Isn't that the worst?
the depravity that I
That's
have
it,
to
like,
watch
parents keep it
sometimes
soft,
on the
right?
internet.
Damn.
Like, it's
Gotta go grocery shopping.
Yeah. I'm thinking about my problems.
Yeah,
You know, I'm
that's
just
what I
trying
said,
to.
then you just put it away and cry.
Yeah, you just in the shower too.
and then you figure out your roommate might be listening, and then
No, that just turned me on.
No, I
well, for Ryan that turns him on. But
well,
for me it's
I come in the morning. No one's home, so that's.
that's
I gotta come first thing in the morning.
yeah.
You know, I have to.
Do you ever come in their bed?
No.
Okay,
No,
okay.
not at all. No. Sorry. I
Isn't
did date a girl. I mean, date her. I mean, we just fucked. But she was a big time squirter. Big time.
That's hot.
Which, well, to the point where like my mattress was soaked. No,
well,
that's
you
not
don't
hot.
fuck them- you don't fuck those
like, I
girls
didn't like
on
water
your
beds.
mattress. You only fuck them on their bed.
I didn't know.
I mean,
she was
you
at my
know.
place. So
I will say, and I'm sure there's guys out there that are with me. I've never seen a woman squirt.
I've like totally
You
like
haven't?
ruined a mattress.
I always think
yeah.
they're like
Oh.
hermaphrodites.
No,
I
not
always
at
think
all.
They're shooting out of a penis. Like
No.
some women have little penises.
it's.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Some women have that like super long, like super large.
But I think some
Clit,
women are
it-
peeing.
It was like
like-
Noah's Ark on my bed. It was awful.
Yeah.
it
Was
was
it like
so much.
gooey or water?
It was
No, it's
watery.
watery.
Yeah.
It was warm, but then it got cold really
That's
fast.
pee.
So it's like it's just.
That's what they discovered. It's pee.
Well,
they
I've
just-
drank piss,
peeing.
and
Do you have people pee in your mouth?
Jesus Christ, Johnny. What
No, I've never
What
had
do
that
you
happen.
do?
You know?
You let
But-
women pee in your mouth?
No, no, not women.
How have you not made it in Hollywood?
Like one or two.
You should do
maybe.
this to dicks. You
He's
same-
treated like a
I mean,
ghoul
you know,
right
I
now,
know,
dude.
right? It's actually my new bit. I've been working on a new bit, and it just starts out, that I've decided to go into comedy, so I'm sucking dick now, and I'm full straight homo.
But
You know,
That's
so-
not a bit. That's
not
a
a bit.
calling card.
Yeah, full straight homo.
That's
like the
there's
bat
comics
signal
who
for
have that
Batman.
On their card, yeah. Right now, look.
Tomo's I
right
eat ass.
now, like 40 people's ears perked up and went, what?
Yeah. They're like, right?
What? That's a hipster thing. I'm into that.
Yeah.
Like the guy that looks like John Lennon could do this for us.
I can do this. I'm going to make him sing like Imagine.
You know,
That's
Otacon.
so well.
from
Imagine
Metal Gear
you-
Solid. That's what
you-
it reminds me of, like an Otacon with a
Otacon?
beard. Yeah, Metal Gear
Okay.
Solid. I'm pretty sure you played that game.
Snake you. Yeah.
Snake?
I've
I,
played that game.
Snake.
But I
Dun,
think,
jeez.
I think a lot of, you know, that's what I mean is a lot of people are pretending not to be dirty. And I think, you know, most of us here are dirty.
Mhm.
I don't know how dirty Day is yet. I don't know if he's blasted out with how dirty he is.
All right. Well, I got to throw this out to you guys. Well, I made
What is
a joke this morning because
Yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld popped into
Yeah,
the Comedy Store for the first time since we all know that. I made the whole joke of Seinfeld coming in, and meanwhile across the hill in Burbank, at Flappers, what did I post? Flappers in Burbank, they canceled another 7:30 p.m. Yoo-Hoo room show. And I said Hollywood, man, because I'm just comparing the clubs
Yeah.
of how actually the store is getting some big names coming
Jerry
through.
Seinfeld,
Yeah, just to do some time. And then all the other clubs are just really fucking things up right now, not really taking care of the comics, not bringing big comics in. So this other kid, he's not really a kid, he's a stupid comic. He's just like, Adam Gropman. He was like, wow, harshness aimed at the Flaps. Every club has its pros and cons and its politics, and Flaps ain't perfect, but there's some fun stage time on both their stages. He's just like trying to advertise because
being a
every other
martyr.
comic is like fuck Flappers, and it wasn't me trying to say fuck over Flappers. I'm just saying Flappers probably cancel their 7:30 Yoo-Hoo room
Yeah,
show.
well, they're bringer shows. Those
yeah,
are.
that's all.
But now I will say this: after doing a weekend there, and everything else, and talking to Barbara, the one thing I've kind of felt about her now is she's very straightforward. She's a good business person. The club is a promo club predominantly.
Yeah.
But their weekend shows
yeah.
are packed.
Oh,
they're real
no
shows.
doubt about it. They actually
And-
do a good
but-
job on the
but-
weekends.
The problem is all these clubs. It's all of them, and it's showcasing these old ass comics.
Yeah.
Or putting up these comics that are YouTube popular, or
Yeah.
this and that.
Or not even like I was gonna say, like with the guy you mentioned,
Yeah.
right? Like, well, part of his credibility is that he'll book Carl.
Yeah.
Who?
Carl.
Like,
Carl.
yeah,
From
Who
Titan.
booked
From
Carl?
Titans.
yeah. Cause-
Flappers would
Yeah,
book.
like-
Would book
Carl.
Carl.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
no, but I mean that guy
Well, but the same
specifically
thing.
will book Carl.
Yeah.
But I mean, the
And
same
it's like-
thing.
Just anyone who I've just always like, if you book that, like,
No,
what
no,
the
but
fuck are
wait,
you doing?
How did
Like,
they book Carl? For where?
like he'll book him, like they're friends, and he'll book him on shows. Like actually give him like a feature, like a 15 minutes of sad,
Yeah.
sorry.
But what I mean, the
I'm
difference
gonna-
is the weekend or shows. And I know Carl. What
on
he's
the
doing.
weekend at the fucking Ice House, man.
Ice House.
Well,
Yeah.
Ice House is
Ice
worse than
House.
the
I know
Flappers.
they're all.
difference.
I know,
Big
but
difference.
but I mean the fact that you're playing Flappers or playing the Ice House. I mean it's not.
Well, all of them. And the thing is, what it is that these clubs, like you say, if you know someone, if you this, and what was funny is there's a place called Stand Up New York.
Yeah.
And I hit the dude up, and I guess he checked out my video, and he goes, you know what? He goes, hey, when you're out here, come by. I'll give you some time. Like, I'll give you a showcase.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, he doesn't know me, but I have, some credits in doing comedy. I sent my video. I did what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And he responded like a real booker, Julius Donat at Stand Up New York. And he responded as like a real booker would. He handled it like a real booker would, someone who wants to book comics.
Yeah.
And I think that might be a slight difference in the New York scene, too, in general, is they're a little more stand-up related in that you can get up and in there if you have some
Without-
credits to get in.
without booking them on a show of yours first.
Without trading shows or
Yeah,
having
like,
fans
yeah.
or this
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that. They want to see comics and see who they want to put up. And so, like, there's bookers out there. Jack Slammy.
Jack Sammy's the best.
Jack Slammy's one of the best bookers out there.
Absolutely.
But the problem is Jack's not going to get like all these comics that they want to do a room that's already set. They want to do this and that. They have all these pre things
Mhm.
because they come from money because they're used to being treated a certain way. They don't want to grind. They don't want to do this. I've seen posts of comics like, I've been doing this a year. Does anyone have advice?
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
kill
like,
yourself.
God.
Kill your fucking self.
Oh,
That's my
God.
advice. Kill yourself.
I got a question for you guys. This is something that's popped up for me, and it's like I just noticed like there's certain open micers who will come and do their exact same 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I've been seeing them do that same 5 minutes.
There's
for like a
20-year
year.
veterans that'll do their
yeah.
A
And-
material at mics, and their A material's hack and stolen. And there's 20-year veterans that I came up when I was brand new.
Well,
We're doing the same bits.
I'm
I
trying
see
to
'em do.
understand this from like a musician's perspective, right?
Mhm.
So like at
different
first, like I
things.
think, okay, like I'm a musician. I practice my
Yep.
set. I have
You
my
have your
set
song.
down.
Yeah, you're not
and
going
I
to
go and
improvise
do
a
my
song.
set,
and you're not going to improvise a song on stage and hope the chords work.
No, I'm not going to do that. I mean,
It's not. It doesn't fit it.
You
but
may
in
improvise
comedy,
a solo.
But in comedy,
know.
like last night I was at UBG. The
Yeah.
whole set I did was improvised. The
Yeah.
whole thing I started with, there was a guy on fucking stage, a young guy with a hat almost like mine. I said, doesn't it seem like that guy went off stage, came back, failed? But it was starting with something there. Then I just started, doing shit that was coming up.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's the thing is, there are occasions when we're at a place and there's somewhat of a crowd, and I don't want to throw out brand new shit that I
Yeah.
haven't tried
Yeah.
because I don't want the next comic with a crowd to have to dig a ditch out or, to have to come back from something because I want to try out material at that moment.
Yeah.
And there's even been times at Liquid Zoo
Yeah.
when there's an audience there, and I might do a punch buggy joke or something I've done because it's going to make them laugh, and then I can play around with them. But there's an actual audience there, and why be so insane? Why be so off the cuff? It was like when we did Aviator when I did this last time.
Oh, we went
At
to
first,
yeah.
I was going to stay strictly da-da-da. Well, this was what's funny is the people listening loved us. Like, the sets went fine. Everybody's had good sets. The people listening loved us, but so many not listening. And after a while, I thought, nah. And I went into talking about wanting to fuck my mom.
Yeah,
and fucking
that's it,
stuffed
dude.
animals
That's
and
what
things
it-
like that.
I do.
And, but that was the thing is because, like, you know what? If this is what the situation is, I'm just going to do some shit I want to do.
Well, it was
You
like when I did Snyder's show with
Yeah.
Walton. With that
Yeah.
one, the last show, which
Yeah.
was like shit. I had actually a good set at the Trip because the Trip has always been so hard to get everyone's attention
yeah.
because they're breaking down the band. The bands are breaking down their shit and stuff
Right
like that.
behind you.
Yeah, and this time around, there's a bunch of Russians or something like that in the back who were doing something, playing pool, and I was just going off about ass eating and talking about fucking my dad and all that kind of shit, and
no,
not
having
having a
sex with your
threesome with my
dad,
dad.
yeah.
Yeah, not fucking.
Right.
You know what I
want
mean?
to fuck
Yeah,
my mom.
right.
You want to have sex with a girl.
Yeah,
and your
with
dad.
my dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you guys
But-
are spit roasting.
But I got the bar's attention, and then it was like shit. It actually worked.
Yeah.
For the first time.
Well, that's the thing. Sometimes being real works. Like in
Yeah.
that sense, with a crowd that's not listening. That's where you got to get deeper. But
Yeah.
but if you have a
Yeah.
crowd that's cool with everything, you don't want to be the one that goes up, throws out. A nice guy last night went up after me
Mm-hmm.
and got insulting to the group, like mean, calling him cunts
Ah.
and stuff. And Kellyanne even told him, "Hey, bro, like don't." And he's a super nice guy and he's actually funny, but so a few things didn't hit, and it was like getting to him, And it's just the wrong way to react at the time. And there were 3 girls. Check this out: golden blonde, redhead, blonde, South Carolina.
Just watching the show.
21, 22, and 21. And the reason I know that because I asked them their age, and I go, man, does anyone else want to fuck a 63-year-old so bad right now? Because I just added up their 3 ages. And, and they were fun, and they were great, and everything was a good time. But that's what I mean is, but when you go into open mics, like you ever go to that Oyster one? Oyster Bar?
House. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
there's a couple of comics that go there, or Springbok,
Mm-hmm.
okay, which both are Oyster House, whatever. Springbok's a good show.
Yeah,
Billy Batson
Bill
is a
Billy's
great show.
he's built that room.
But there's a couple comics that go there, and they've been doing it 20-something years, and they're doing the material when I started, they were doing
So-
at the open mics.
And that's
Still doing the
that's
same
what
material.
I think is like still like even as a musician, even if I write like really good songs, I mean, and even with bands, like if a band's been playing the same set of songs
Mm-hmm.
for like a year, It's
You
like
gotta hear something new.
you gotta write something new.
No, but keep in mind though, as a musician, okay, if you have one major album that hits, and you go do concerts, you know what everyone wants to hear?
That one song.
Okay,
sure.
as a comic, you know how few people want to hear. I was at Lotus.
Yeah.
Here was another thing. That was a fun fucking show too. Lotus, but that's where I got really dirty and things like that. So a dude goes up, and he's talking about, well, what if your daughter was like the best stripper ever? Like she made it into the Hall of Fame of strippers, right? Is everyone else thinking Chris Rock right now? So this one Samoan audience dude, the local bar guy, goes, "Motherfucker, are you doing Chris Rock?" He goes, "That's fucking Chris Rock." Now I am dying laughing, going, "Oh yeah, it is." Every comic in there pretty much is looking down. Like, they don't want to get on this dude. Why? Because he's a local little favorite, and he is a nice guy.
I'm trying to figure out who.
I don't know his name, or I'd call him out.
Yeah.
Nice enough guy.
I'm gonna
So
do
they
some
like
searching.
him. So they don't want to join the savage, fat Samoan dick who's being loud, but he's not. He's calling this motherfucker out for doing someone else's material. And he's going, "It's 2016. Are you guys still taking material?"
It's hilarious.
And he's going, "That is Chris Rock." And a couple people are like, okay. What do you mean okay? Just because he's your friend, it doesn't make it okay for him to hack material.
Yeah.
And if Talmo was stealing material, we'd be done talking.
Yeah.
Talmo and me are really good friends. I'm a comic. If you're going to be stealing, like, he goes out and just steals people's routines, well, dog, I mean, if my good friend was a rapist, I wouldn't want to know him anymore.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
know?
that's all I'm doing. I'm just stealing Walt's old routines now. Like, that's all I'm doing.
Man, you ever been so broke?
You've been so broke. Hey, man, I'm the greatest. No, I'm not gonna do it.
I'm a big black dude.
I'm a really big black man from the Washington.
No, but you know.
Was it the Late Show or was it the?
But
Sorry,
see,
Walt.
I mean, like Walt knows his mom ain't broke.
Yeah.
Like his family's suburban.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. Everyone's a fraud.
Well, but then he
Everyone's a
does
fraud.
also choose to be a fucking.
choose.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some.
I mean, it's the same as it's funny because the exterior, because of our prejudice, right? We're willing to accept. Like when I see the white kids, like there's a crowd of white kids, like 3 fucking grime punks who are hanging out on 7th and Figueroa, and every time they got a fucking dog that's being abused, they're fucking there. It's like, dude, first of all, like I
Oh wait, where?
literally
7th and Figueroa? Is that
7th and Fig, and I seriously have the urge every time I go by to like critically wound them,
Yeah.
like
Mac
like or
Lindsay.
like break
Oh,
make
yeah.
them crippled
Yeah.
so they can't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that they have to be on the street because it's like, fuck you, you're an able-bodied 24-year-old who chooses to
Yeah.
sit around
And do
so
nothing.
that you can you can beg for dope
Mac
money.
Lindsay lived on Skid Row. He's from one of the richest families there is.
Yeah.
And so these guys all want to, and that's the problem. Is real people were being represented. That's why Cat Williams is making me sad that he's apologizing or doing any of that. He should be like, "Fuck all y'all motherfuckers. Leave this country. Do comedy in other countries and not be here. Fuck America if they're going to treat him like that." And because I love Cat Williams, and it's killing me that he's doing
Yeah.
this. And see, but that's the thing. Is because there's so many fakes and frauds out there and liars that somebody got to be real and represent real people. And that's the problem with the world. Comic last night was telling me that, I got from he's like, "You're so funny because you should stop talking so much shit on people, like on your shows and this and that, and going off and being so upset by people getting in because it's keeping you out." And I go, "I'd rather be kept out then.
Yeah.
I would rather be kept out because I'm not going to shut up.
Yeah.
I'm not going to shut up because, they're like," he's like, "Who cares?" Jeff Carnazales. He's like, "Who cares how they got there? I do because it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not right to lie. It's not fair. Stop it. Because I'm sick of being represented by frauds, by liars, And
Absolutely.
And too many of these motherfuckers are frauds and liars, and
Yeah.
it's old. And so if Cat Williams ends up selling out, it's going to be a bummer because then there ain't nobody real. I got Bill Burr.
Well, you're real.
But I mean, it's like I always tell my students and everything else. I'm real to what extent, though? Because I'm of no stereotype. So my reality is, yeah, I'm somebody who, but now I've always said up until about 11 years old, we were in Granada Hills. We played soccer. We had the micro family. We were envied.
Mm-hmm.
And then we ended up in first Van Nuys, then Pacoima. And so it's like I got to see both lives. But my reality is, yeah, the real person from the hood, it looks no different than me, whatever color they are.
Yeah.
They're just not for money. You know, they just don't have money. And they're just struggling. And that's all it is.
Well,
then there's a ton of fakes.
Well, yeah, I
So you
completely
think
agree.
about that song by Nipsey Hussle and Scheme. What's your life like? Mine's great. I made it despite my city crime rate. You know.
Yeah, see, Nipsey's great.
Yeah, I love it. Man.
I'm a big
Nipsey's
fan
awesome.
of Nipsey Hussle because I don't like that he was a gangbanger or that he bangs or banged. You know, I don't like that. I don't respect gang members.
He's one of the only guys, I'll say this now, that is a gang member that still goes in his neighborhood. A lot of
No,
guys.
he doesn't go in his neighborhood.
He
hangs out
Yeah.
on Crenshaw and
Because
Slauson.
there's guys who will make it and disappear like
in
fuck
the
that, I'm not
wide
going
open.
back.
Snoop
Dressed
Dogg.
in blue.
Yep.
Crenshaw Crippen. He's right there by Harold's, between Louisiana Chicken and Harold's, and the old smoke shop that had
Man.
the hottest black woman working
Why you
there.
gotta talk about Louisiana chicken,
Oh,
man?
now I want Louisiana
Seriously.
chicken.
And
I'm
then
getting
Woody's is
hungry.
across the street, and Woody's is across the street. And see, that's the thing. And then there's two fish fries right next to each other.
Ah,
And
Jesus.
so-
Stop making me
But this is
hungry.
the thing, though. He owns businesses there. He owns part of the Fat Burger. He owns Crenshaw Clothing. He owns the Boost Mobile. And they're all employing residents of that area.
Yeah,
He's
he's-
giving them jobs. He's creating economy for them.
For the community. Yeah.
Dre's doing beats over in fucking
Yeah,
where?
but Dre doesn't count because Dre wasn't from the hood.
No.
Snoop, who whatever.
Snoop was from LBC, which
And-
stands for Lives by Compton.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. But no, but I mean, well, no,
Loves
North
big
North
cock.
Long
No,
Beach is pretty fucked up.
There is
There's
parts
some
of
shit,
Long Beach,
some real
but his
shit in
address
Long
ain't
Beach,
gonna
but-
read that.
But
no,
I mean,
there's
but
some really nice parts of Long Beach.
Yeah.
as
there
well.
are
Some
too.
really
Very
but-
gay parts.
But
of
I
Long Beach,
mean,
too.
but like when Snoop hit it, like first thing he did was move to fucking Rancho Cucamonga, go buy
Diamond Bar.
biggest.
Yeah.
He moved to Rancho, then Claremont, then Diamond Bar.
Okay.
Yeah, and
But-
so
but-
it's,
He wasn't
those are the
coming
guys
from
who-
the hood. He didn't live in the hood. He didn't crip. He didn't bang. That's why when he went to Long Beach, the Crips kicked him the fuck out recently because he claimed and never paid dues. And the thing is, if you're going to claim gangs, if you're going to claim them, you got to give them money, so to
Yeah.
speak. You got to pay dues.
yeah.
Because it's like you're using a trademark, so to speak, for them. And so you got to pay. Now, I think the whole gang thing's stupid. I don't respect gang members. I don't think they're cool. I do dig Nipsey Hussle. And from what I understand, Young G's, YZ, YG.
Yeah.
YG apparently is a real banger. And he's come up, and they're pumping out their records.
Yeah, but see,
distributing
I
themselves.
see now. I know, and you don't know who he is. We've gone through this, but I
Nope.
mean, one like with Kendrick
We got
Lamar.
like 5 minutes.
Kendrick
Lamar's not a
Lamar,
gang member, though.
he's not a gang
He's
member.
from the
He
hood, but
grew
he's
up
not
in
a
the
gang
hood.
member.
Yeah.
He still lives in the hood.
Yeah.
And he was never a gang member, but a lot of his homies are.
Wait.
And he has no problem going to hang out with them. But
he doesn't claim anything.
and he doesn't claim it.
There's
he's-
some guys who'll claim it because they're
Yeah.
fascinated with the lifestyle.
And Kendrick Lamar is on a whole nother level.
like Chris Brown right now.
Yeah. you
Claiming
know.
he's a blood. It's
Yeah,
like,
like-
dude, come on.
You ever hear the Games?
No,
solo
no,
album?
no. In
Like
Chris,
the
in
Games-
Chris
Chris
Brown's
Brown's
defense, no. He said because of everything that went on, his anus is bleeding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he never.
He's like,
Talking of blood gangster rap. You ever hear the Game? His,
The Game?
The Games like first.
there's been
first
guys who
full
called the
length-
game out for being fake.
No, I know, but the game like where he's like he has this one love song to fucking Dre where it's like I'll suck
Mm-hmm.
your dick, Dre, like on the record. No one said anything about that, but
No.
yeah.
By the way, because
He's a
we're
stripper,
getting
too.
all,
Yeah.
I want to bring this up. I want to know you guys your opinion, but Kim Kardashian. We all love Kim Kardashian, don't we? She took a picture of her tits and her pussy and all that on Monday.
Photoshop.
What's her name? Sharon Osbourne just posted a full nude picture of herself
Ugh.
Ugh.
I'd rather see Ozzy naked.
to support Kim Kardashian, as other celebrities are attacking Kim
I
Kardashian.
thought it was to support bulimia.
Yeah, right. It's
I just think that's very. I just think our
Scary.
country's going to hell. So
I'm
that's
having nightmares of that shit now.
Yeah, I mean, just Kim Kardashian alone is just it's just horrible.
Did you see the picture of her?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, how could you not, right? Like,
No, how can she not? Yeah.
we all have social media. You can't escape those things, you know. I saw a picture of the fat comic that took the same picture, you know, which that I didn't need to see either, you know.
Yeah. That is true, sir. That is
What's
true.
Berger looking up here?
I'm trying to see Kendrick Lamar because
Kendrick
the
Lamar's
problem.
the shit,
yeah, but
Berger,
here's the
I'm
problem:
telling
is
you.
you know
We
what
love
happens,
him, man.
You know what happens?
He's coming on the show.
They're Compton, and then you find out their Compton is Ladera Heights. Their Compton is Torrance. Their Compton.
No,
is
he's
It's
Compton.
Woodland Hills.
No, but you know, I gotta he has shown up to like the big hip hop show in that my buddy Verbs is the homie throws at like bananas in Leimert Park, which Leimert Park, yeah, it's not the hood.
That's not the hood. That's pretty safe.
No, but it's
Dom Kennedy's from there.
well,
Yeah, Leimert
Leimert
Park
Park,
is
but
nice.
Leimert Park is nice as long as you're not afraid of black people.
Exactly.
Now, for the rest of for 70% of L.A., Leimert
Yeah.
Park is the hood because there's black people everywhere, you know, and so it freaks them out, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean,
Centennial High School.
That's where the game went.
I mean, the
think,
biggest
Centennial High
hoods,
School.
like the places with the highest crime rates, like the place in Southern
Centennial
California,
Apaches, yeah.
you know.
That's where the
which-
game went.
Well, like in Southern California, you know who has the highest crime rate, highest murder rate, highest crime rate. Place where they don't even actually respond to all gunshots when it happens. It's fucking San Bernardino. You know?
Yeah, he's
Well, San Bernardino's
Yeah, yeah.
garbage.
Kendrick
Well, no, I
Lamar
mean, but
seems-
San Bernardino's like the scariest fucking place. Like,
Well, it's still Hickville.
no,
And
it's
there's gangsters, and
there's-
there's cholos, and
it's-
there's caballeros, and there's rancheros.
all
and
sorts,
Bam.
but it
Yeah.
is the place where
It's where you got some
seriously
hardcore
the cops
Mexicans.
don't even respond to shots fired.
Well, you got some
Yeah.
hardcore
You know.
Latins there.
Well, no, I mean
Yeah,
there's
you
a
do,
lot of
you do.
hardcore
But-
everything
but,
there.
the point being
but
is you have a few people that are real and the majority that are frauds. And that's the problem.
I would say that in San Bernardino, like everyone's pretty much real. Like there, you know, it is a nice place to get murdered. It has a
Like I said,
well,
nice to
it's-
get murdered.
the city's
It's-
broke. The city has no
Yeah,
money.
I
They're
don't
not
know
taking
about
care of
Detroit
everyone
of
being
the West
real.
Coast.
Yeah.
you
That's
know,
a
and
blanket statement. Everyone there's. It's like when people tell me like this. Oh, people in New York are way cooler. Which people? Which ones? Who are we talking about?
definitely
Because
not the
because
Puerto
That's
Jewish
what
Ricans.
we were
guys?
talking about. That's what we were talking about last week. Which white people? Because if we could just figure out which white people are doing all this shit,
Yeah.
and we will all get together and fuck them up. But we need to decide which white people we hate.
The
'cause
Koch
there's
brothers.
a lot of us. No. Which
Koch
group?
brothers.
Is it the Welsh?
Right?
Is it the Aryans? Is it the Caucasians?
That's the-
Are we talking about the Jews? Who are
The Italians.
these whites that
Well, the Italians
are
are
so bad?
The Welsh, I
Because
think.
but being in that, you know, we don't all get along. Therefore,
gets
which
along.
ones of us are the ones oppressing everyone? Because the rest of us will fuck them up, so
Well,
we
it's
can all move
definitely
on.
the Koch brothers.
Yeah, but you know,
The
so,
Koch brothers.
so the end being,
Serious.
and we got to wrap up. But the
Yes.
end being this is, until we demand real, it will never be given.
Yeah.
Until we stop going to see shows of people who are fakes and things like this,
Mhm.
and when you see things on the internet, you investigate them and find out if they're real. And if they do, then you act according. And until someone like Amy Schumer gets kicked out of Hollywood for being a fraud, but she's allowed to go on because too much money's been put in, until that happens, Hollywood's a joke. Art is a joke. Art no longer resembles or whatever reality. Reality creates art.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, art creates reality. Reality no longer creates art, and that's the problem. And there's a lot of us out
dying.
there doing real comedy.
Yeah.
And you know, and comedy's subjective, but real comedy is real. And everyone, you know, their comedy can be
keeping
funny,
it real.
but make it real.
Make
You
it
know,
real.
Make it you.
Be honest.
And you know, yeah. You know, any other thoughts, guys? And we're gonna close out.
Well, Denise says hi. She's been watching
Oh,
the show.
yeah,
by
we
the
gotta
way.
have
She's
her on
on
here.
here.
We gotta
So,
have Denise
She says
over.
hello. That's the first.
Yeah, we got a chair for her.
I think that's the first.
we got we got a special chair.
Oh, special chair.
do.
Wait, oh,
Yeah.
we do.
And-
Special one.
And
Has
so
a dildo in it.
no.
Oh, not that chair.
comfortable.
Who's the chair for? Oh, that chair.
Yeah.
It's actually
Okay.
a bed, is what we mean.
It's a chair. Don't ruin it. No. No, she's actually so great. She's absolutely
That
hysterical.
show's
Such a
gonna
cool
be live
person,
cast
too.
on Pornhub.
Oh yeah,
not
we'll,
on
we'll spin
YouTube.
around the
Yeah.
the camera. And just,
Okay, I got a bit of a Woody. I
and then
gotta be
there's
honest.
all of us will be on the bed.
Look, both of us are sitting right here.
Yeah, it's starting to smell like barbecue. That's how woody my dick is. Woody.
Almost like,
Just shout out to Woody's. Shout out to
Oh,
Woody's
Woody's at the restaurant.
and Grandma's Deli.
And Grandma's Deli.
Oh, that place is good. Well, listen, guys. Been a fucking great show. Who's got what going on? Johnny, we'll start with you.
I got the show this weekend. Sunday
Yeah.
show live, $25 cash prize, open mic, Echo
money.
Park.
Big
Yeah,
money.
big
I like
money.
it.
25
Fucking
bucks.
Only
That's
show
like,
paying $25. I'll tell
dude,
you
that's
that.
like food for a comedian for at least like a week and a half.
A year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how much top ramen you can get.
A lot of
Which
top
I've
ramen and
never done top
cereal.
ramen in any. And the next comic who talks about eating top ramen and this and that, when I know their ass ain't broke, I'm gonna kill him with a box of top ramen. Dave, what do you got going on, buddy?
I got Karma Lounge tonight, 3954
hell
Beverly
yeah.
Boulevard in about 45 minutes.
Hell yeah!
Yep,
Check
45
it out,
minutes.
guys. Karma Lounge, Anna and Nick.
Yep.
Just love them. But I would eat them. I would eat both their asses.
I know, I would
Yeah.
too. I would too.
I would.
They're honest about it. They actually
Yeah.
eat each other's asses.
Oh, do
so
they?
I think so.
That's how I was like, yep.
Oh, that would be
Because
great.
he brought it up.
It would literally. I
He brought
love
up
Nick.
last
I love
Wednesday.
Nick. It would literally look like a cotton ball got stuck in Anna's ass. It would. That would be fantastic. I love both of them. They're such great people.
Oh, man.
Telmo.
Oh, I got Rafa's Lounge this Saturday night, and what else you call it? We'll be with you at the Hong Kong Inn
Oh
in
yeah.
a couple weeks.
Yeah, 26 guys, Hong Kong in. It's going to be an amazing show.
Yeah, if anyone does have it, but that Saturday
What day
with
is that?
Talmo,
Hong
that's
Kong
going to
Inn.
be insane.
You're there, aren't you? Like
Yeah,
bartending or something?
And I'm doing the door,
Oh,
maybe
okay.
bartending, maybe
Is that the
performing.
trip thing?
Yeah.
No, it's at Rafa's.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So
Well, yeah, fuck yeah, Rafa's. Okay, so I got a show out in San Bernardino with Titus
Oh, God.
at Joe's Pizza Parlor on the 18th.
Titus.
Yeah.
Titus.
I don't know who it
Oh.
is. I mean, a good guy.
Oh, okay.
And then I got Hong Kong in.
Hong Kong Inn,
We're gonna be
yeah.
going up to Vegas in May.
May.
April.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
April or May. What did I say?
You said May.
May.
Towards
May 5th. May 5th.
Cinco de
There,
Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, Cinco de Mayo. We're coming up.
Awesome.
And what else we got? Anything else?
Team Longhair.
I don't know.
That's it,
I'll
guys.
I'll be in San Francisco in April.
I'm Burgers Podcast.
Awesome.
It wants to say, Cat Williams, be you, man. Fuck everyone. Be you.
Be you.
Pam player.